Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick and today we're checking out Cargo Commander by Serious Brew. This is one of those games that really sort of defies genre expectations that I don't know exactly how to classify it, and I think that's actually really refreshing and nice. I did play this for about 15 minutes or so. I got past the tutorial just to see maybe how to even begin to approach describing this game, and from what I can tell it's like a side-scrolling action game with some exploration and a really interesting presentation, and in general just I think it's quite good. And I don't think this one got nearly its fair shake in terms of press, for at least what I've seen. I mean, maybe the game doesn't end up going quite as far as it seems like it would in my mind, but like for now, what I've seen of it seems really cool. So we're just going to jump into it. There's the options menu if you're curious. Epic quality, always good. So we've got this, basically we play as this guy who, his job on a day-to-day basis is to explore cargo containers that are just floating through space. So he's got his little house that he hangs out in. It's kind of cute and quaint, and really nice music, by the way, in this title screen that plays throughout, also, you know, during the game. And we're going to assume the role of this guy doing his job, and we're going to just explore and see what happens. So we're going to follow our little checklist, do the tutorial one more time. So we're going to do stretch my legs, do workouts, leave the bedroom. Alright, get an overview of my house by scrolling down. So we can zoom out quite far, actually. Then we can zoom all the way in and check out his beard. And then we're going to start up our console, which is right here. I like all these little touches. You get a little photo, and he likes coffee, and it's just kind of cute. Like, everything is really personal and well thought out. Attention to detail is very important. Alright, check email. Let's read our email. Alright, from Recruit Handler 14, subject, welcome new employee. Dear trainee, welcome to the ranks of Cargo Corp. I assume you've had a good night's sleep in your new little home with the tranquility of 20 light years of abandoned space around you. You've had your 1-hour virtual training at our office, but to recap, use the magnetic hull to pull in abandoned containers, explore these systematically for valuable cargo, get the cargo back to your home container, and don't die. Have a good first day of work. Regards, Recruit Handler 14 of Cargo Corp. Alright, so we've read our opening email here. I think we get the framework. I like that he's like hanging his clothes up here. It's like he's just trying to make do with the situation he's been dealt. He's living in this little box, floating through space. It's a job, it's a living, and he's trying to, you know, do what he can to make it feel like his house. So we're going to take our nail gun. So you can see we've got sort of a like bionic commando style little arm attachment which can do a number of things. We're going to test out the nail gun on these crates over here. Not a particularly powerful weapon per se, but it gets the job done. We can test the nail gun on the ceiling, do a manual reload with R, and smash a crate by right-clicking on it. You can see the nail gun also has like a jackhammer like punching feature, as well as a drill, which is actually very useful. And then lastly, we can activate the magnet. But before we do that, I just want to show you that all of these hull walls are actually destructible with the drill. And I believe they'll come back after a while, but we can actually drill holes in any side of this and just jump out into space. And you'll see we've got our little health bar there, or oxygen bar. That's enough time to take a little jaunt around and make it back in time to still be alive. I like that there's a little force field there too, so it makes it clear that you're going to pass into space. And if you really wanted to, I think you can actually drill holes in every surface all the way around this and just have this little floating cubicle. But there's a reason for that, and the reason that we drill into our hull is because of this. So we're going to draw a cargo container to us, and that actually took care of the hull for us, so we didn't have to worry about it. It comes in at a weird angle. And we're just going to jump over into our cargo container and start picking up some stuff. So we got a lump of coal. We got 10 shells for a different gun attachment. We're going to do a little bit of exploring. We're going to zoom out because the checkbox tells us to. And we're going to keep looking around. Oh, I can't drill through that. That's okay, though. Take a blast gun. I like those. Retrieve all valuables. So there's a couple more down at the base level here. And that would be all of them. So now we can leave. The alarm's going off. And we can get the hell back home. There we go. So we finished exploring it. It detaches, it leaves, and we have everything we needed from it. So let's use our console again. See what changed. So we've got our summary of what we just picked up. A lump of coal, which is common. A heap of nuts and bolts, also common. Actually, we got 2 lumps of coal. And a total of 3 items. So let's close. And I believe that is generally the process. We will explore 1 cargo container at a time, looking for new items. Possibly new weapon attachments, if that's a thing. Oh, right, I was supposed to test the blast gun. Sorry. There we go. So it's a shotgun. And switch between weapons with Q. So I think a fairly good tutorial. It teaches you pretty much everything you need to know in a very accessible and easily approachable way. So we'll activate our magnet again, and it might bring more than 1 container. There's no guarantees there, and they don't always have to come from the same spot. So let's zoom out, get a good look, explore the container, retrieve all valuables. Same sort of thing there, only this time we've hit a spot where we actually can't approach the container from the same angle. As you'll notice, all of these details are actually not drillable, so we're going to have to find our own way out by using our drill to get out the side here. And maybe we can, whoa, there we go, approach it from a better angle, per se. We can actually float around to the outside of the thing we're trying to breach and do some drilling from space. Thankfully, we've got just enough time to make that an option. Do a little bit of punch-a-sizing on all those boxes there and drill up through the ceiling. Got a couple more lumps of coal. It's a pretty cool job, I have to say, but, you know, obviously it's got quite a few risks. And it looks like another container has actually showed up out of nowhere, so we're going to also explore that as well by jumping down into it. So you'll see there are actually a couple of enemies in this one. Not a big deal. I think we can handle it. Do a little bit more drilling. Oh, hello. They want to actually jump up at me. Shouldn't be too big of a deal since I've got my blast gun. And I'll destroy that monster spawner and that other one, and collect that other cargo crate, and we should be good. Warning, a wormhole is opening. That sounds pretty bad. So I think I want to get out of there before that becomes a problem for me and does me in. Ah! It's a little bit nerve-wracking sometimes when stuff is, like, blowing up and disappearing. There we go. Alright, thankfully it waited until I got home there before it disbanded from my ship, or whatever the right word is. Alright, so you'll see my cargo coming in through the ceiling tiles there. And I feel pretty good about that. So we can get back to bed to finish our first fruitful day of work. I think things went fairly well, if I do say so myself. We didn't die anyway. So I am a fast learner. Not that fast. I actually did this through 2 sessions, so things could have been better. But still, we made it through our first day, and we can always replay this day by checking the main menu options. Very good. So let's see what this game has for us as we go forward, because this is all new to me at this point. Actually, the first time I played it, I didn't react properly to the wormhole opening, and I got sucked away with those containers, which I learned, thankfully. Use a navigator to travel to a sector. So we actually get to move around, apparently, and pick a place that we want to go farm. Well, we only have 1 option, so there we go. Origo 1. Oop, I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit travel, but I hit leave. There we go. Again, I really like that opening music and that theme that plays throughout. It's a very quaint, peaceful song that it sets the mood in a lot of different ways. And like, aside from just the details of the music, but also the background and all those little personal details I mentioned, even stuff like, what is this, beads? To give his bedroom some personality. Like, they really did consider this from a more human element. And it gives me a little bit of like a Cowboy Bebop feeling, like we're very alone and isolated. But, you know, life can still be human in space. Alright, so let's activate the magnet there, and we'll check out our first wave of containers. I guess they come in groups. I thought maybe sometimes it would just be 1, but yeah, I guess they're going to pile up. I like how durable the situation is here. Whoa, hello. Didn't mean for that to fall apart like that. So I guess we've got a little bit of platforming to do, a little bit of action on occasion. We've got some rat-eaten donuts. That doesn't sound so good. And it looks like our items actually show up in the bottom left corner of the screen, which I'm cool with. So we've got a couple of enemies in here. Not a big deal. Should be able to blasticize them, no problem. And with a little bit of good jumping... Actually, I can zoom in. I don't know why I'm staying so far away. A little bit of good jumping, and things are not going to be so bad. Oh, geez, we got a wormhole already. I got to drill through this and grab the cargo, though. Go. Alright, get out of there. Get out of there, man. Urgency. Uh-oh. What's going on? Get up. Get... Oh, geez. There's debris, and it's blocking my way. Oh, no. Where's my house? Get back to the house, man. Wow. Alright, that was a little bit intense. I actually didn't expect to make it back from that. I didn't realize that we were in such a strict time limit. But that's okay. It looks like we made it, so... Alright, we've got a bunch of unread emails, so we should probably look into that. So we've got... hey, you arrived, my dear. I hope you had fun on your first day of the job. We will send you messages as much as our connection lets us. And don't eat too much of that canned food. It's not very healthy. And don't forget to get your exercise or you will get chubby. And don't swear too much and ... And thanks. Good luck, your love. P.S. You forgot your lunchbox, so I sent it to you. Oh, that's nice. So again, we're working the personal angle. Things are trying to stay as normal as possible while living in space. I imagine it's probably pretty difficult. So yeah, we read that one already. What is this? They're spamming the same email to us a bunch of times? Alright, well, this is new. So dear trainee, congratulations with not dying on your first day. Today you'll need to travel to a space sector to work in. For now, your navigator only has one sector programmed. You should find sector passes soon to unlock routes to new sectors. Each sector only has 6 cargo types to discover, which means that you have to travel to new sectors to find new types. Okay, I'm not sure why I want to find new types, but I guess, you know, diversity is the spice of life, or something like that. Pretty sure that's not the actual saying, but whatever. Let's activate the magnet again. Search the second wave of containers. I like how it keeps a checklist always running. I never feel like I'm totally confused about what I'm supposed to be doing, thankfully. I hope this one gives me a slightly longer period of time to explore, because I don't really like working on time limits like that. I like to really get a feel for what I'm doing. There we go. And I like to explore everything thoroughly. That's a big deal for me. I always do that. What's this? Nothing. Alright, down we go. Probably don't want to get myself trapped too much, so it's kind of important to leave yourself an escape route. At least when possible. Those guys are no big deal. Kill the monster spawner. I'm not sure why there's monsters in these cargo crates, per se. But, I mean, granted, we can deal with them pretty well. I also really like the gravity effect, how everything spins around, and how pretty scary it actually is when you find yourself out in the vastness of space with no recourse other than to just fly towards your little home icon. You really don't know if you're going to make it or not. I'm going to guess those things explode, because they just kind of look like they would. Yeah, they do. Jeez. Maybe that was a poor idea. I've pretty much damaged myself there. Wormhole already? What's this? It's a monster spawner. Alright, I'm getting out of here. So, like, every single cargo container we explore, I feel like I'm playing Super Metroid by the end of it. And everything falls apart. It seems like it waits for me to get to the end, though, before it destroys everything. I'm not sure why it does that. So there's a lot of unknowns about this game, but that's okay. I kind of like the mysteriousness. So I noticed some of the hull repair gets done, other times it doesn't, so that is kind of curious. Like, can you leave yourself in a position where you have nothing to walk on, I wonder? Anyway, so with enough cargo, a container with a sector pass should arrive. Gather at least 12 cargo. Alright, we can do that. Let's activate the magnet again. And we will see where it shows up. Oh, what's this? I can grab coffee. There we go. Speed up. Neat, so I can actually hold something in my offhand. Oh, giant cargo. I guess. What did I get? Oh, rocket fuel. Whoa, that's pretty disorienting. I do want to apologize if you're the type of person that gets a little bit of motion sickness. I imagine this could be a problem for you. Okay, so we can only hold one alternate when it comes to, like, fires. I think I just threw a mine at that. I'm not sure what I just did there. I don't really like the nail gun, though. I want the blast gun again. Oh, no, that isn't. Never mind. I'm shooting other stuff. I just covered that thing in mines, but I don't know how to detonate them. Trigger a mag bomb, right-click on it. Oh, okay. Should probably read, huh? I'm not sure I like that gun that much. Oh, right. Okay, so I've got to drill up through the floor here. This is a little bit more of an elaborate container than I'm used to. I feel like there's a pretty decent chance that these containers are procedurally generated, or at least randomly generated. And even if they're not, like, probably the order that they're presented to me in is random, so there is a certain amount of procedural or emergent quality to this game. But again, I'm not 100% sure to what degree that is the case. Regardless, it's definitely cool. I have very few negative impressions of this so far. Alright, so it looks like things are already falling apart. I'm just going to get out of here because that was a... Whoa! That was really bad. The momentum of me falling actually presented quite a problem. So how am I supposed to... Oh, there we go. Jeez. Yeah, the leaving part could probably use a little bit of work. It's at least tense, regardless. I did not trigger all mag bombs by holding left click, and I did not get the sector pass container. Crap. Alright, so I guess I gotta do that again. I have a feeling this is one of those games that's gonna start out feeling pretty, like, light and happy, and by the end it's probably gonna get kind of dark, because there's a pretty good potential for, like, character development with these emails. And I feel like I actually care about this character for once. I mean, I don't usually get that feeling when it comes to, like, sci-fi or space-like games. But in this game, I think they set it up right. It's like the right blend of cute and accessible, without seeming pretentious or, like, over the top. It's a tough thing to frame a character, really. I mean, it takes a lot of nuance and a lot of subtlety. So I'm happy to say that I think they did right by this game, at least so far. Whoa, okay, that was strange. Got a lot of stuff just then. I hope I didn't screw up by not exploding all those mag bombs, because I don't have that gun anymore. What am I going to do with this? I can't really detonate those things. Maybe I should just avoid that, actually. I'm just going to end up killing myself. Let's go over here. Oh, geez, we got enemies. I don't even know where my house is. I got really disoriented here. Alright, I think it's going to be fine. As long as I can get back out. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. Let's blow that up. Got some more mag bombs. I wonder if that other gun is, like, unlockable. Maybe I can get it back in some way. Because it's going to bug me that I didn't fulfill that criteria on the list there in the corner. Alright, how am I supposed to get out? I guess I gotta drill through the hull again. That's a little awkward. I kind of wish I could double jump or something, or maybe get a jetpack. Because there's so many instances where I feel like I am really disoriented. Alright, that's... No, bad. Very bad. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make it back in time. I'm gonna try. Oh, geez. Everything is falling apart. Get in there. Oh, no. My home! Where am I going? Did I make... Oh, I'm back in. That was crazy. I didn't have any idea where I was going. I got really disoriented throughout that. But I think that's probably part of the appeal. I mean, not that you should want to feel disoriented, but in a way it is putting you in an active role in the character by giving you that feeling. I kind of really like just exploring one at a time. I think that having multiple stack up like that, I mean, it's really cool from a level design perspective, and in fact, it's really amazing that something like that is even possible. But I might like to see maybe a little bit of a slower arc when it comes to that. Can I even get in? Yeah, I can. Hurry up! Alright, so I've already screwed myself because everything is happening at the top. Okay, we've got a tougher guy here, and what looks like a giant monster spawner, but no big deal. What's this green one do? Is this a Oh, it's a sector pass! Alright, screw it, I'm getting out. Because, oh, I can't get out. I gotta go through the bottom. All these walls are undrillable. Yeah, I know, I figured that would be happening. Too many wormholes. This guy's gotta steer himself somewhere safer. Get through that. There we go. Sector pass stored. Alright, checklist. Can we put the checklist away? Maybe? No. Silent space? Oh, it turns the music off or something. Oh, or no, it's probably just an effect that when I go outside, it's probably just completely quiet. Let's just test it. Yeah, that's what it is. Because, you know, there's no sound in space. That's understandable. I prefer the ambient sound, though. I think that's pretty nice. Alright, so what do I do now? I've gotten the sector pass. Read my email. Did I get anything? I don't even think I got any new email. Gotten quite a bit of cargo, though. I think we're doing okay. And we can use our navigator to... Oh, we can end our workday. Okay, so we'll save our high score and cargo and end this day. Sure. I like that. You can break up your play sessions into work days of your choosing. That's pretty cool. And then we get a summary of what we actually got. We got a kitty sweater. That's good stuff. And that would be an achievement, Eradicator. Alright, so that was pretty much what we needed to see out of a day. So here are... Alright, we got a mega list here of unlockables to find. Looks like a bunch of weird unicorns, golden eggs, chocolate eggs, donuts of various types. Alright, so this gives us some context to understand why we want to be searching through all this stuff to see what kind of crazy things we can find. We can find a sneaker, and we also want to progress towards the next rank, because right now we're only rank 2, which is a junior deck swab. Not too happy about that, but 6 out of 88 cargo collected. Not super great, still very fun. As a completionist type person, I really enjoy this style. And what have we gotten? We've gotten promoted, we've gotten an upgrade bench, which is added to our home container, and our next reward is a pocket money? Okay. Not a, but that. I like the versatility of mag bombs, so I guess they really want to sell me those mag bombs. Alright, thankfully my checklist has changed to reflect the fact that it's a new workday, and we can use a sector pass to unlock a new sector at the navigator, which is what we're going to want to do. But first, it said we have an update console, or an upgrade console. I don't want to see what that's about. Is that... Oh, here it is, upgrade bench. So what can I do? I can make all kinds of tools. I can make a better drill using caps, which I don't know what those are yet, necessarily. I don't think I have any caps. Yeah, I guess that's my currency down in the corner there. Improved grip. Get a better suit with thick plates, secret oxygen supply, reload pockets, mag bomb protection. This is all good stuff. So we've got maybe a little bit of an element of almost like Metroidvania-style expansions to yourself, which is, I think, really great, and that's exactly what I was hoping we would find as we got a little bit further into this game. So, I mean, still, at this point, I have completely positive impressions of this game. Don't see that really changing anytime soon. We can use a sector pass to unlock a new sector. Yeah, I want to do that. So you can choose popular, unpopular, sectors of friends, random sectors, or enter a sector name. I guess they're randomly generated or something. I'll just pick popular for now. We could go to FTL sector. I think I'm going to probably do that, actually. Moon, Gallifrey. Yeah, we're going to FTL. Alright, so I guess it generates them based on, like, some kind of a seed, maybe? I know I'm completely guessing here, so I apologize. Oh, look, Total Biscuit's got a thing. Huh. That's cute. So, actually, let's do this one. And so now we've got a separate sector to go visit, so let's travel there. See what happens. Said if I lost my nail gun, I can buy it back at home. That's good to know. And we'll do, like, one round of this, and then we'll wrap this up. What is that in the background? Oh, wow. Scared me. Let's zoom out, get a good look at our perspective. I know that was a thing that I could have done throughout this always. Like, if I was getting lost or feeling disoriented, I could have just backed up my viewpoint, which is something that I need to keep in mind in the future. Get in there! Drill takes too long, man. I know we can upgrade it, though. A pretty complex-looking little layout. So we go down through this one, and then one more. And I have no idea how I'm going to get back. And, oh, we got to get this box, too. Mostly just ammo most of the time. Oh, did it? I think it reformed because I didn't break it all the way. Sort of like a block in Minecraft. Alright, we've got a bit of a creepy cargo container over here. This one's got some little slightly disturbing background music. Sets the tone nicely. I want to encounter any xenomorphs. And we've got a mag bomb launcher. Could be pretty useful. I guess we're not going to get to finish exploring that. I don't think there was probably anything that great at the bottom anyway. Alright, so how am I gonna... Jeez. I have no idea how I'm actually gonna get back out of this, so I guess I just gotta go around. I can just do this, though, which might be useful. And there we are. A little bit more cargo for me. And... what is it? Hold left click, I think it said? Yeah, there we go. Oh, and that blows a hole right through the hull in one fell swoop. And we keep track of our cargo, by the way, if we want to look right there, which is always nice as well. You don't want to work too hard, but at the same time, also want to have a good time. Alright, what's going on down here? We got some enemies. Hold left click. There we go. Oh, that took him out pretty nicely. E to destroy. Oh, I got a cap. That's good news. So I guess we gotta balance how much we want to explore versus, you know, safety. Because, you know, the whole don't die thing. I got a whole bunch of caps there. That's good. And another green alien head. Looks like everything's shifting, which is kind of creeping me out. Because I don't have an ability to traverse when I'm upside down like that. There we go. Wow, this is a crazy maze, man. I can't find the ground. Ah, that's crazy. I don't know what to do. Alright, well, this is all going to fall apart in a second anyway. Or is it? Maybe it's not. I'm going to probably have to abandon that container because I can't really find a way to get through it, given the angles and action that we're experiencing here. So maybe I can just fly my way over to the next one. Oh, get in there. There we go. Barely made it. Very useful to remember to zoom in and out on your camera there. And we'll shoot one mag bomb onto there and hold left click and everything should go boom. It didn't happen though for some reason. Oh, I don't have mag bombs. That would be a good reason for that to happen. I am all out. Oh, geez. That was bad. Get back in there. Oh man, I blew up everything. I just wanted cargo. So much to ask. Alright, got a whole bunch of caps though, so that's good. Let's get back to our home base, because this is falling apart quick. There we go. And so now I should be able to go to my upgrade bench. And I've got 14 caps available. I can buy a better drill or an atomic fist. Or I can get improved grip, which also might be useful. Thick plates, oxygen supply, reload pockets, mag bomb protection. They're all good. I've only got 14. Where's supplies again? Oh, just general stuff. Let's get the magma drill. Drill speed plus 40%. That sounds pretty good to me. What's the atomic fist gonna do? Melee strength times 2. I don't really use that much. And if I had one more cap, I'd buy the improved grip, perhaps. What's this do? The blockier, the better. Holding your breath is cool, but now and then cheating is necessary. Secret... okay. That doesn't seem so bad. I don't have enough to buy it, though. I always have some ammo ready, and... yeah, I think I want that. Mag bomb protection, and then there's also mag bomb immunity, which is also great. So I guess they actually branch a little bit. One thing might unlock the next. We've got a cold fusion drill at 10 caps. So I'm really looking forward to playing some more of this and seeing where this leads. Seeing how pumped I can get my guy, how much crazy cargo I can find. It looks like I've got a new email, so maybe we'll go out on that. 3 unread messages. Oh my goodness. What do we got? That looks like 2 to me. Dear employee Null, our heartfelt congratulations for your promotion to Junior Deck Swab. We have watched your progress closely, and want to applaud. Wow, I can't read all of a sudden. Your dedication. Cargo Corp is proud to have such a hardworking employee within its ranks. As a token of our appreciation, please accept the upgrade bench that we have installed in your home container. With the system, you can use caps to upgrade your suit and weapons for the time of 1 day. Oh, I didn't know that. So every day is like a new little foray into upgrading character. I'm not sure I like that. I'd probably rather prefer that they were passive and permanent, leading to a long-term improvement of your gameplay. This is sort of like each day is like a time trial, or like how long you can go. I guess that makes sense too from a roguelike type of perspective. It's sort of like self-imposed permadeath or something is one way to look at it. I'll send you a batch of caps soon. Meanwhile, you may scrounge some bodies, mutilated versions, and fellow cargo. Wow, okay, that's dark. And there we go. I was told to give you a sector pass, but now I see you already found one yourself. Well then, have two now. Okay. You know, you can only find such a pass in each sector once, right? So it's no use to keep searching in a sector if you've already gotten the pass there. That makes sense. So it comes to my attention all of a sudden. I haven't really spoken much on the graphical aesthetic, but I do just want to say it's very well presented. Like I did mention, though, I find that it balances a nice level of, like, cute versus serious. I don't find the game to take itself particularly seriously, yet it also seems to ride the level of ambience well. So all in all, I think the presentation is lovely. The graphics are what they need to be. The graphics as far as the lighting and everything seem like they're very subtle. They have some like nice little neon glows where they need to be. But it doesn't go too far over the top, and I find that actually that little bit of restraint sometimes is nice. I actually don't even mind that the character model for your character is like super blocky, and the bottom of his hat brim doesn't even seem to have a texture on it. Like, you don't ever really see him from that close anyway. Kind of a strange forehead he's got, but it's all good. Look at that forehead-nose combination. It's quite impressive. It gives him a lot of character, though, so nothing wrong with that. There's a certain level of like lo-fi charm to it, as well as it actually, in general, not appearing as lo-fi, in my opinion. So I think that's going to pretty much do it for Cargo Commander. Very cool game, highly recommended. You can go check it out on Steam. The links for the game are going to be right in the description, so feel free to go give it a shot. I think a lot of you guys are going to like it, and I like it myself. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, hopefully you got something out of it. And we will go into our closing stuff as always. So, remember to check out the website, www.indie-impressions.com. Take a visit, see what's new, see what's old, check out all the old videos, see if there's anything you might have missed on the playlist. I like doing loops around his house for some reason. It's like kind of daring. Oh wow, I almost killed myself there. I could have gone through the side, I chose to go through the top. But yeah, if you want to visit the site, we've also got a forum set up over there, so if you want to speak to some of our fellow indie impressioners, or whatever we want to call ourselves, that is entirely up to you guys, and I would like it if you would keep the conversation going and help me out quite a bit. And of course, there's also a Facebook page if you want to leave a like on that. That is your choice, but you'll get every day's new video delivered right into your Facebook stream. Makes it convenient for you, and I do the occasional news updates or contests through there, so it's a nice thing to stay informed on stuff to do with the channel. And lastly, if you're an indie dev and you would like to possibly have your game featured on the show, as this dev actually did, this was provided to me by the developer, this game code, then we can actually talk about that. You can either send an email to me via the contact form on the website, or there's also just Twitter if you want to just say hey, which my Twitter handle is @RockLeeSmile, and the links for all of my social media links are right in the description. The links for my links are in the description. You know what I'm trying to say. But that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you come back again for another episode. I do a new one every single day, so I hope to see you back again tomorrow for another, and I hope you have a lovely night. Take care.